Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing my August TBR. I can't believe it's August. First of all, I want to say that I will put in the information bar below what the Classics Clique book of the month is. The poll was a couple of days ago, but as I'm filming this before the poll, if that makes sense. So I'll put what book it is in the info bar below because I will be reading that book as well this month. But the first book I'm going to mention is one that I'm currently reading, Henry V by William Shakespeare. This again is a play that I have to read for my Shakespeare class. I've read at this point in time one scene, but I do need to get through it this week. So yeah, I'm actually going to watch an adaptation of this. My brother mentioned that there's a really good adaptation with Tom Hiddleston in it. I just found the first scene really hard to get into. I'm not that motivated to read this one, so I think watching an adaptation will help. The other book that I'm currently reading, which I've mentioned many times before, is Understanding the Victorians by Susie L. Steinbeck. I am just kind of slowly ticking along with this one. I've read a few chapters already, there's a few more to go. So I've still got leisure to read. I've still got the chapter on the monarchy, there's a chapter on the law, and there's a chapter on arts, and I think sexuality, religion as well. So kind of everything that's left I'm really interested in, whereas the start of it was a lot of like politics and class and things like that, which I wasn't so interested in. So I think the rest of this reading experience is going to be better. I have been enjoying it though, it's a really interesting book, so I'm going to be continuing with this one. Amongst all of this reading that I have to do for uni, there's also a couple of books that I want to read just for fun, but I feel like I haven't had time for that lately, and I feel like it's not putting me in a reading slump as such, but because all of the books that I have to read for uni, I'm trying to prioritize them, and because I'm not super psyched about them, it's kind of making me read less, if that makes sense. So I really want to intersperse this month's reading with a couple of fun ones as well. So the first one is Wonder by R.J. Palacio. This is a middle grade contemporary novel, and I believe it follows a boy who has some kind of physical disformity of sorts, and it means that he's bullied by other kids at his school. I really want to get onto this one this month. I think some middle grade will be a welcome change for me at the moment. And then the other one that I'd really like to get to is Of Poseidon by Anna Banks. This I think is a YA fantasy novel. It's kind of a siren / mermaid based one. It's about a girl who's just ordinary. She thinks she's an ordinary human, and she meets a boy who's from the house of Triton, so he's like a mermaid type creature, and I think she must get dragged into all of that stuff. So I'm really excited for this one. It sounds big from that description that it might have romance in it as well, which I'd really love. And this book was sent to me by Renee. I think it might have been a couple months ago now, maybe a month ago, I'm not sure, but I've been dying to read it, so I really hope I have time to get to this one this month as well. Then the last two books that I have to read are also for uni. I've got one more Shakespeare play, which is Measure for Measure. This one, as I've said in previous videos, like when I hauled these books or something, I don't know anything about Measure for Measure at all. So if you've read it, let me know what you thought of it in the comments, because I would love to know. Don't know anything about this one. Also, if you know of any adaptations of it that I should watch afterwards, let me know that too. So the last book that I have to read this month is Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. So this is about a warrior in an African tribe, and he is dealing with having a really bad temper, and he's trying to deal with outsiders threatening their traditions of, you know, the people that he lives with. So I'm very interested to read this one. It's again for one of my classes, but one that I'm really looking forward to. I've heard amazing things about it, so can't wait to get to this one. So those are all the books that I'm hoping to get to this month / have to get to this month. If you've read any of them, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm especially excited for Wonder and Of Poseidon, so let me know your thoughts on those, and I'll see you guys with another video in a couple days. Bye.